were arrested during day one of countrywide protests. In a statement, the coalition party accused authorities of violating the constitution and called for immediate release of those detained. The outfit also called on its supporters to come out and picket against the government on Thursday and Friday and issued new meeting points. We get more from our very own Ayub Abdirkadir.
Friday yalitangazwa zaidi ya wiki mbili zilizopita.
First in the series of countrywide arrests made by the authorities in day one of 3 opposition-led protests were Kilifi South lawmaker Ken Chonga and Kilifi County Assembly Speaker Teddy Mwambire. Standoff ensued during the arrests before police bundled them into a waiting car and booked them at the Mtwapa police station. Kilifi County Senator Stewart Matzayo and Kaloleni lawmaker Paul Katana, who were part of the organizers of the protests in Kilifi County, escaped the police dragnet. The authorities had outlawed the opposition protests, saying the authorities were not duly notified and that the demonstrations bordered on deaths and destruction of property.
Kazi yetu ni kuhakikisha kwamba kuna usalama Kilifi na tumehakikisha kwamba wananchi wanapata usalama bila kutishiwa.
This, as the coalition political party issued a strongly worded statement naming officials of the outfit who it said have been arrested or abducted by police. The statement, signed by NAK Kenya party leader Martha Karua, said, quote, "We condemn in the strongest terms possible the arrests and/or abductions of Azimio leaders and close associates of leaders without any color or the slightest justification." Among those arrested is Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino, who the coalition said was arrested by police, held incommunicado and his whereabouts unknown. Others are Mabatini Ward MCA Wilfred Odalo, his Ngei counterpart Redson Onyango, and Eric Otieno and Anthony Otsula, who are budget officers at the Nairobi County Assembly. The opposition statement further said Maurice Ogeta was arrested by police this morning while on his way to work, while Dennis Onyango was arrested from his house this morning, during which time a search without warrant was conducted. Both Dennis and Maurice are close associates of the Azimio leader Raila Odinga. Following the arrests, Azimio lawyers led by Danstan Omari filed habeas corpus application in court over the whereabouts of the Embakasi East lawmaker Babu Owino and Maurice Ogeta, who is Raila Odinga's private security. Maurice Ogeta has since been released hours after his family gave the government an ultimatum to set him free.
Up to date, we are not aware of his whereabouts. So we are kindly asking the government, being my brother, Maurice Ogeta, wasn't a politician, but was just a guard to one of our own Raila Odinga. So the family is really in pain and asking for his release. If the government knows his whereabouts, and we are pretty sure this is more political than any other thing. Let the government release the brother, and we ultimately giving the government up to 6.
In another statement signed by Karua, the opposition termed day one of the anti-government protests as a success and applauded its supporters for coming out to demonstrate against what it called punitive taxes by the government. While accusing the police of violence and high-handedness, the statement said in part, "Unfortunately, uncharacteristically, the police have today inflicted terrible harm on peaceful and unarmed demonstrators." Azimio said protests will continue Thursday and Friday, listing Huruma Grounds, Kangemi, and Central Park in Nairobi's Central Business District as the new assembly points. Ayub Abdikadir, Citizen.